Hello guys, hope you can hear me. Welcome to Gold Coast Airport. Sorry for the short delay, you won't believe it, but my, my normal streaming camera has decided to stop working. So I've quickly had to set up on a backup camera, which I normally use for the night streams. So apologies for the little delay there guys, but yeah, welcome to the Gold Coast. My name's Matt, for those who have never met me before. It's good to be back. This is my first stream since February. It's been a pretty crazy few months. I have had got married. I have had a few other things going on, and I've actually just got over COVID myself. So this is my kind of my first outing since COVID. So you guys just live with me. So I'll say hellos in a second. We do have a takeoff in a minute. And I'll work on the audio if it is playing up, guys. Just bear with me, because yeah, I've rushed to get this up and running. We do have a departure, which is this Rex 737. We'll get that, and then I'll work on the audio. While we wait for this Rex, guys, I just thought I'd mention, so we don't have many arrivals and departures here at Gold Coast Airport. It's more of a, you know, an interesting location, which I like to show off. This is my home airport, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be a bit more intimate. You know, we won't have, the departures and the arrivals that we do in Sydney, but we are here, and look, I appreciate everyone being here today. All right, so this is Rex, Victor Hotel Papa Alpha Golf, off to Sydney this afternoon. All right, so those who are wondering, today's departures are on runway 32. So that is it's a northern facing departure before they do this right bank over the beach line over Currumbin before heading south if they are traveling south. We do have an arrival which we will get now. Could be wrong, but I believe this is Virgin from Cairns, Virgin 737. guys. So yeah, let me know how the audio is. There might be a little bit of static. I apologise. We are, yeah, as I mentioned, my normal camera has unfortunately stopped working. I'm going to see if I can try and get that working very soon. So yeah, just live with what we've got at the moment, guys, and I'll be with you soon. All right, let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. All right, guys, if you can hear me, I'm going to need to restart the chat. Please stand by. Sorry, I'm going to have to restart the stream. Just give me a few minutes. All right, guys. Hope you can hear me now. Let me know in the chat. Sorry about that. For some reason, my my OBS has lost internet as well. So it's always fun and games live streaming, and I think I get the brunt of it sometimes. But anyway, look, I want to shout out. I can't show them on the screen now, but a $10 tip and a $5 tip, guys. Thank you so much for your kind words there. Unfortunately, I can't go back to see who that was, but just put in the chat who it was, and I'll shout those out. Thank you, guys. Alrighty, so our next departure is Jetstar 413, Gold Coast to Sydney. And Todd Palmer, thank you. Matt, all good, nice to see you, have you back. Thank you, Todd, I appreciate it, mate. Apologies about that. And Christopher Cotton, it was Mark O'Kane. Thank you, guys, for your tips this afternoon. So this is, as I said, Jetstar 413 YXS off to Sydney. All right, guys, I'm going to do this panning the best I can with this camera. Nice and high. He went a lot higher than that, Rex. So as I was mentioning before, so this is yeah, a 3-2 departures today compared to the normal 1-4s, which normally fly directly over us. This is where I am at the moment, just down near the football field. So this is the skate park, and then you'll see that there's it's actually quite quiet at the moment. There's like a little BMX thing, and then behind us, those trees is pretty much the beach line. So that's how close we are at Gold Coast Airport to the beach. Some interesting things about Gold Coast Airport. It's actually separated by 2 states. So for those who live in Australia, will know that it's on the border of New South Wales and Queensland. But yeah, so the one side of the runway is actually in New South Wales, and the terminal side, which we are facing at the moment, is in Queensland. So James Budgeon, yes, this is near the sports club, and Alcoetic. It's my birthday today, and I was wondering if you would be able to say happy birthday to Josh. Well, Josh, happy birthday, mate. Hope you're having a great day, and wherever you are and whatever you're doing, thank you for joining us today. So a few regular faces. We've got Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Welcome. Space Needle. Welcome again. I saw you yesterday. In the live stream of Kurt's. Thank you for having a chat with me yesterday as well. Who else we got? Adam. Hello, Adam. Thank you for joining. Mitty, Gary, Robert M, Marco Kane. Thank you again for your super chat before. Mitty said Sydney is looking real different. It is definitely looking different today. Anthony Shearer moving to Los Angeles, California. Hi Matt, it's Anthony. When is the new international? I'm looking forward the new opening. Look, great question. Hopefully soon. I don't know exactly when that will be, but it is almost done. The aero bridges, first time aero bridges ever at Gold Coast Airport. Yeah, no, it's definitely looking and going to be an exciting time for Gold Coast Airport. I'm really excited to see what international arrivals we have. And Kurt, hey, looking great up there, Matty. Must be time for me to visit. Yes, mate. Have a top stream. Thanks, mate. You wearing your board shorts today, mate? Where's your surfboard? Well, Kurt, funny enough, I'm actually in jeans and a short sleeve shirt. I think it's about 22 degrees. So that's cold for us Gold Coasters. Anything below 30 degrees is cold for us, right? But no, jeans and shorts for me at the moment. But mate, thanks for the $10 super chat there, mate. I really appreciate it. And super chat there from Christopher Cotton. Thank you, Chris. What do we got here? Let's do a quick weather forecast for Gold Coast before Murphy's Law decides to strike again. Clear conditions with winds out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour, 8 knots or 14 kilometres an hour. And the current temp is 22 degrees or 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, thank you for that, Christopher. Appreciate it. It is a beautiful sunny day here as well, actually. This is the first weekend that we've had sun, I would say, in about a month and a half. We have had so much rain in the last probably, well, since the start of the year. I had a look the other day and we've nearly had 2,000 millimetres of rain, which is a huge amount for the Gold Coast. So a few questions coming in. There's one here from James. Give me a second, James. So a question here from James. How big do the planes get at Gold Coast Airport? The biggest that we have ever had, believe it or not, is a 747, Qantas 747. It was an unplanned arrival, and that is the biggest that we've ever had. And that was a diversion from Brisbane Airport. We've also had 777s, Emirates 777s, Virgin Australia 777s. And that is the biggest that we've had. But on a regular basis, the 787 is our most regular. And hopefully soon, I would really like to see it happen again, is AirAsia bringing their A330 300 back to Gold Coast. But yeah, we rarely see anything bigger than an A330 300 or a 787-9 operated by Scoot. But it's it's the best we can get, and it's the best we'll take on this little airport.
Really was an estimate.
So James, yeah, that is based off the length of our runway, and then obviously where the destination is. Like, we could have a 747 land here and take off, no problem, but its distance wouldn't be that far. All right, so we've got another arrival coming in right now, and this is Virgin 743 from Melbourne, operated by YFF, and she will be here within 1 minute. So at the moment, to give you guys a bit of information, she's currently in the state of New South Wales, and on finals over over Chindra, Benora and Tweed Heads before she will enter the runway of 32, and then as she crosses halfway, she will then be in Queensland. So like I mentioned, she's still in New South Wales at the moment. And probably about this point is where she is now entered in Queensland. All right, we'll leave her there because we now have a Jetstar A320 lining up for departure. All right, this is Jetstar 441 to Melbourne. She's a very multicoloured Jetstar A321. Oh, it's an A320. No, it's an A320. Very multicoloured on the front there, isn't that one? Tamothy, aka Mad Dog, aka the man, the myth. I don't really know where I'm going with that, but dear Matt, Cookie, sincerely, Tim Tam, thank you, Mad Dog. I hope you're enjoying your time over in the States at the moment, and looking forward to catching up with you when you get back. Thank you for your kind tip.
Where they've gone onto the AEST.
So, Michael, while we wait for this Virgin 737 to line up, your question, where is Gold Coast? So, Gold Coast is based in Queensland. It is 1 hour south of Brisbane, which is the capital of Queensland. It's a 1 hour flight north of Sydney, or about a 6 to 8 hour drive, depending, drive from Sydney. So yeah, so that gives you a little idea. We are based just along the coastline on the beautiful coast of Queensland. I could have sworn that I saw a plane land then, but maybe there's one up higher. Just gonna have to wait for it to get in frame, just a little bit longer. All right, so this one, oh, hold on, he's now taken off. That's weird. Okay, hold on. And I've just realised we don't have ATC, guys. I will get that set up very, very soon. All right, back to this Qantas that is landing now on 3-2. Well, it's only one runway. Sorry, that's a fence. Yeah, Ethan's aircraft, I believe you are correct. There was a little Cessna that landed, but I couldn't see it. All right, I just wanted to bring up another question that was in the chat. So guys, welcome, by the way, to Gold Coast Airport if you've only just joined. This is a bit more of an, you know, closer stream than what Sydney would be. And that is just purely because of we don't have as many aircraft arriving and departing. So I kind of would like to, you know, pull up a few things in the chat that we don't normally get to. So there's a question here from Alexandra, 2004. Quick question. So whenever I see Atlas 747, it would say operated by Qantas, yet is an American airline. So yeah, look, it's not a dumb question at all. And pretty much what that means is that Qantas have got a wet lease or some type of agreement with Atlas Air. So yes, it's an American airline, but the flight is operated by Atlas Air on behalf of Qantas. So yes, it's a little confusing, but pretty much all that is that Qantas are paying Atlas Air to use their aircraft, but all the freight is all controlled and managed by Qantas. Hopefully that helps out and answers your question. Another question there from Christopher Siddle. Hello, Christopher, welcome. So is Bonza going to be flying into Gold Coast? My understanding is at the moment, no. They haven't made any announcements to fly into the Gold Coast. The closest airport to us is the Sunshine Coast, or Maroochydore, which is about a 2.5-hour drive north of here, and it's about an 1.5-hour drive north of Brizzy. Guys, also I apologise if I seem a bit croaky or struggling to speak at times. I've just got out of COVID, so I'm still a little under the weather. Not 100%, but I wanted to get out here and enjoy this beautiful weather and stream after nearly 4 months of absence from Gold Coast and Brisbane, just with a lot going on in my life. All right, guys, we're just going to take a quick break. It looks like my other camera may be working again. I'm going to see how it goes. If it fails, at least we can go back to plan B. But I would like to get the other one because, unfortunately, the one I'm using at the moment is limited battery life, whereas this one has a lot more... yeah, I can plug it in and keep it operating. So I will be back in a minute. And while you do, actually, we've got one arrival. I'll get that, and then we'll do that. And enjoy the scenes of the beautiful Currumbin hill, known as Elephant Rock, that I will show off after this arrival.
Service system.
So this next arrival is Jetstar, I was going to say VA, Jetstar JQ422 from Sydney, and is operated by Victor Golf Uniform. Sorry about the cough, guys. Alright guys, I'm just going to quickly put you on a cutscene, and then we'll come back and hopefully get that 717, and I'll get the ATC working as well. Thanks guys. Right guys, I'm back. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is the camera that was playing up, so bear with me if it does play up again, and I will swap back over. And we have a helicopter departing. I think someone was asking about that before. All right, guys, can you hear that that ATC?
Must have water in it.
Okay, great, guys. Fantastic. All right, thank you for letting me know. All right, so we have a 717 now taxiing. This is off to Canberra, I believe. Let's just have a look. haven't had an ATC change, but interesting. It looks like they're coming towards us instead of it was going away. Anyway, so this is NXI, and yes, it is QF1765. This aircraft is 22 years old. Guys, if you would like to see the if you'd like to see the current ATC status, exclamation point OOL, that's OOL, and that will bring up the the latest ATC update. All right, so there's there looks like there's a few questions about us going to Melbourne. Look, we would love to. There is a few little things that prevent us from doing that, and that's the first thing is actually our batteries that we use to stream. So obviously, you know, we have a laptop that can operate maybe 2 hours worth. But if we want to do a live stream longer than 2 hours, we will need to have batteries. The size of these batteries can't actually be travelled or be put on an aircraft, so we would need to ship them down somehow. Otherwise, we would need to purchase them and drive down ourselves. So that there are a few little restrictions around that, and that's why we haven't gone to Melbourne yet. We would love to, but it's just a matter of logistics more than anything else. But never say never, because we would love to do it, and I would actually love to do it. Well, Adam, is that correct? The car park in Melbourne has PowerPoints. Is that right? Well, we'll touch base about that then, Adam.
Is that Rex? No.
All right, sorry guys, I was just having a drink. All right, this is Qantas 717 off to Canberra. Thank you, Robert M, for that. We'll get this 7-1, and then we will go straight to that Jetstar. Every time it starts to focus, a bird flies in front and it... So you may notice in the background there's a Jetstar Jetstar 787. That is been there now for a good 3 to 4 weeks. My understanding is that it was struck by lightning, and I don't know if it was struck by lightning here or in Melbourne. And unfortunately, they're currently repairing it because the exit points of the lightning bolt were quite substantial on that aircraft. I've seen photos of it, and yeah, it's quite crazy with what the lightning strikes have done to that carbon fibre body. You'll also notice in that shot there's a BAE 146. Let me see if I can get this little... Let's try this. This is all new to me. This software. No, that's not it. Alright, hold on. Oh. Alright, there you go. So that 146, she sits here on a over the weekends, and then does the freight runs. We rarely would have seen her on the streams with Kurt, but yeah, she sits here, which is pretty cool, and also a nice little addition to Gold Coast Airport. So guys, if you are just joining, welcome. I know this is a little different to Sydney. This is Gold Coast Airport. It's a small little airport in Queensland. It's 1 hour south of Brisbane, and about 1 hour north of Sydney via plane. So look, my name's Matt. I hope you're enjoying the stream. You know, the arrivals aren't as much as what we would get in Sydney, but this is a perfect opportunity that if you've got questions, if you've got anything you'd like to know, or you know, you're just unsure about stuff, feel free to ask, and I hope to answer them. Sorry about that. Looks like I've got another arrival, but he will be landing on runway... Actually, it might be a helicopter again. We'll keep an eye out. But yes, so yeah, asking the questions. I want to make this a different type of stream where we can ask questions and answer them. And yeah, look, it's not as eventful as Sydney, but we've got some beautiful views. And that is a Robertson 44 taking off, I believe. It might be 22 actually. 22. I can't see that far. So Tyler Johnson, what is the name of Gold Coast Airport? Well, it is called Gold Coast Airport, or if you're an old local, which I am, it is known as Coolangatta Airport, and that is why the code is OOL and not GCA or anything like that, because OOL is short for OOL, for Coolangatta. And the four-letter code is YBCG, which is Y for Australia, B for Brisbane, and CG is for Coolangatta. And that is why... now, I did not see that. Stand by. Sorry about that. I'm normally pretty aware of when they've got some parachute drops, but they must have taken off in their little Cessna and not their normal aircraft. But yes, so Gold Coast Airport is, or Gold Coast is very, very well known for its skydiving onto the beach as well, or parachuting. So pretty much where you see those guys now is Kira Beach, and that is where they land on the beach there. So where those pine trees are, just behind that is the beach where they land. So Karen Glenn, hello Karen. So just thought I'd bring up your comment there. So excitingly, Gold Coast Airport now has aero bridges for the international terminal that is on its final build. So I believe we have two aero bridges, try that again. 2 gates with aero bridges and equaling 4 altogether. So yeah, that's really exciting, and hopefully it brings us a lot more in the sense of international airlines. So Sue, you are in the right spot. I'm actually down near the blue and white building. You may see that on the right hand side. So yeah, definitely down near the skate park, but I'm down on the blue and white near the building there. There we go. So there's actually the aero bridge right there. You can see that. So yeah, at the moment only for international, but you never know what comes in the future. But it's very, very cool that we've now got aero bridges. So at the moment, international-wise, we've got Scoot operating their 787, and we've also got Air New Zealand operating their A320 Neo and A321 Neos into Gold Coast. I'd love to see Air Asia back, and hopefully we'll see a few others in the future. Oh, John Gibson is in the chat. Hello, John. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yahada. Any streams for Perth or Brisbane? Perth, no. Brisbane, yes. I also run the Brisbane streams. I will be running one soon. The last one was probably, I think, Australia Day, which was back in January. But this is my first stream since Feb. So, yeah, I live 20 minutes from Gold Coast Airport, and it's an hour drive to Brisbane from where I normally live. So unfortunately, yeah, it's easy to get to Gold Coast, and on a Sunday afternoon, yeah, I prefer to drive to Gold Coast than Brisbane. Caleb Aviation. Hello, I'm on the Virgin plane. Which one, mate? What rego or what aircraft or flight are you on? Let us know and I'll make sure I get it. Well, I'm going to get it anyway. But yeah, hey, look, it looks like it's the only Virgin there at the moment anyway. So that must be yours. And if that is yours, that is YIS with the split scimitar. Scotty Honeybone, mate, hello and welcome. Yes, this airport is the airport that is both in Queensland and New South Wales. So where we're facing at the moment with the terminal, you'll see that is actually in Queensland. And then when we get our next arrival or departure, I'll point out New South Wales. But yeah, so the runway pretty much crosses straight through the two states. So when you land here, you'll be in New South Wales, and then when you disembark, you'll be in Queensland. So somewhere up in those skies, yes, I can just see it, may not be able to see it on the stream, is a Jetstar Airbus A380 on finals for runway 32. And this is Jetstar 410 from Sydney. Surprise weather forecast from Christopher Cotton. Thank you, Chris. As we head across the Queensland-New South Wales border to Newcastle, clear conditions, winds out of the west-northwest at 12 knots, and the current temp is 18 degrees. Very nice. So Newcastle Airport, also known as Williamtown, is a very interesting airport. It also does military as well as normal passenger flights. And Christopher, it's interesting that you chose that airport because that was that airport I flew to quite a bit as a child because that was the airport that my grandparents lived near. So there you go. Good choice. Regan Whiteman. Well, mate, look forward to seeing you soon. Blue Dog 10, I just saw your comment, mate. I feel you. It's not fun, is it? The Brisbane to Gold Coast. It's a lot better than what it used to be, but the Brisbane to Gold Coast commute is not a fun commute, especially on a Friday afternoon. All right, you should be able to see Jetstar 410 in the frame now, or in the picture as she slowly comes down. So as we see her at the moment, yes, she's in New South Wales. I'd have to check on Flight Radar where exactly she is, but she is currently over the Chindra area. Yeah, Chindra, and now I'm flying over Benora Point before she reaches over South Tweed and Tweed Heads, and then she'll be here in Coolangatta. So probably right at this point, she's actually right over my parents' place, where they live. We can actually see their arrival from this runway. A little bit of crabbing going on here, probably to counteract the crosswind. Geez, you really see the differences in paint quality with the Jetstars from this angle with the sun on it, don't you? So as this Jetstar passes, you'll also see all the general aircraft area. So we've got a lot of Cessnas and general aircraft in that area, which also we have 3 flight schools, I believe. So they operate those. In the background there is Southern Cross University. And then to the right of that, when we get to it, is the Ridges Hotel. Hopefully soon we'll be able to stream out of there. I'm currently in, well, I had been in talks with them, but hoping to hear back from them, and we'll get a live stream from that area there. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button. All the support is well, well received, and we appreciate the like. It helps our channel out and continues to allow us to grow as a channel. And yeah, it's the easiest and the most freest, as Kurt likes to say it, way to support the channel. Gold Coast Spotter, hello, thank you, hello. Just got down to Gold Coast Airport not long ago, just saying hi and keep up the great work. Well, if you're still around, come say hello. I'm down near the blue building, near the football field. But if you've already gone, well, hopefully we can catch each other up next time. But thank you. Paul Bruce, if that is a question for me, what NRL team do I go for? I don't follow NRL. I'm a motorsport fan. Oh, we've got another, looks like Cessna taking off. This could be the one carrying more parachuters, so we'll have to keep an eye out and see if this is the one. Right, All right, we'll get this one, and then there we actually do have another, which is the one that does the parachuters. All right, so we've got another arrival. Oh yeah, I see. Unrelated, but I have to bring it up. But yes, Blue Dog, bring on Monaco tonight. Huge Formula One fan. If it's going to rain, I hope it rains at the end, because the person in the lead is the person I'm going for. I'm a true Ferrari supporter. My family is an Italian background, so I need to follow those Italians. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's a good race. Well, Bruce, my favourite airline in Australia is Virgin Australia. Or back in the day, Virgin Blue. They were my favourite airline, and I've brought that across to Virgin Australia. I'm a big fan of them. Internationally, I don't even know. I've had a lot of good experiences with Emirates, so I can't complain about them. But I'm flying Qatar later in the year, so we'll see how they go. All right, this looks like a Virgin 737. I have a feeling that this might be a Melbourne arrival. No, I'm wrong. Oh dear. This is Rex 680 from Melbourne. It was a 737, so I was right about one thing. This is Regional Express, so you guys may not see these guys a lot, but these guys operate a 737 and Saabs out of Sydney and Melbourne. Oh, in Brisbane. Just checking, one of our fellow viewers may actually be on this flight as a cabin crew. No, he was on the earlier one. So interesting little thing about these Rex 737s. At the moment, things will change, but these are actually all ex-Virgin Australia aircraft. So during the pandemic, Virgin went into administration and sent some of their aircraft away, or put them up for sale, depending on what the leasing company did. And Rex took ownership of a few of them. So if you're always interested, you can always go and check what these were previously registered as, but they have lived in Australia for quite a long time. Funny enough, most of the interiors on these are still Virgin Australia interiors. All right, so Caleb Aviation is saying that his plane is about to take off. So there's two Virgins in a row, so he's on one of these. Sergio, I was just talking about you. Isn't that funny? I just captured the Rex and I thought you may have been on it, but you flew on the earlier flight today. Well, Caleb, if you are on this flight, have a safe flight, mate, and we'll make sure we get you a departure. Now, there's a question in there in the chat about Rex. I will cover that in a minute for those who are wondering. I'm just going to get these two departures and then I will talk about it. Sorry about that, guys. The focusing is playing up on this camera a little bit. All right, so there's a question there from Ludmilla. I hope I've said that correct. Is Rex a low-cost carrier here in Australia? No, they're not actually. So Rex stands for Regional Express, but they are a regional airline, but they have just tapped into the domestic market, versing or going up against Qantas and Virgin. They actually are a full-cost carrier where they offer an in-flight snack, included luggage and seats. So yeah, they're currently competing with Virgin and Qantas. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. The only low-cost carrier we really have here in Australia at the moment is Jetstar, and then followed by, I hate to say it, followed by Virgin, just based off the way their fares work. But I would say they're kind of in their own hybrid little world at the moment. Blue Dog, did Rex Hunt start this airline? No, he did not. Great question, though. So we'll follow this 737 as long as there's nothing arriving, as she does a right bank over Currumbin. So anyone on the right-hand side of the aircraft at the moment will get a beautiful view of the beach line, and then my camera is now playing up. So yeah, you'll see that she is, so now she'll start to head south, or a bit more east I should say, and then head south off to her destination.
Dogs are nice.
Hey guys.
How are you, mate?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. You all right to talk?
Yeah, of course.
You're Matt, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm Peter.
Peter, hi Peter.
This is Joel.
Hey Joel, how are you, mate?
He's been following, watching you on.
Have you been watching me?
your
Oh,
live
nice,
feed.
mate. Welcome.
So-
Oh, welcome. So yeah, no, we're all live at the moment, so thanks for coming over and saying hello.
Nice afternoon. For us.
Beautiful, considering what we've all been going through.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Joel's got, he's got his own YouTube channel.
have
as
you?
well.
Who are you? Gold Coast? Gold Coast Spotter? Cool. I saw the chat. You said something there. He was here before. I said,
Yeah.
so come over and say hello.
Yeah, we
So
get around
nice,
as
mate.
much as we can.
Yeah, no, it's good. Good little hobby to get into.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think, where did I start? 17? I started late. I mean, I've been coming here since I was 6. Yeah, so 17, 18. Yeah, yeah, with the photography.
Yeah. I heard you on the radio a couple of the other week, a few weeks
yeah,
ago.
yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. You got your own little camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Got the,
Saving up.
you got the Canon EOS, is it?
M3.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good camera.
Okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So what do you prefer more, video or photos?
That boy's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Do a bit of both. Do a few stills on Instagram, but mostly
Yeah.
mostly video.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm the same. Like I love photos, but then with video, you know, you just get so much more.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. We went down to Sydney a few weeks ago for a couple of days. That was pretty good.
yeah. Oh, it's good down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like obviously we mainly focus on Sydney, but yeah, it's nice for us to be able to show off Gold Coast as well.
Yeah.
and all
We've been
that.
meaning to get up to Brisbane. It's just with the weather the way it's been.
Yeah, the weather hasn't been too great.
No. Have you? Apparently.
Sorry about that, guys. I just had a fan of ours, Gold Coast spotter, come say hello. So I just was chatting with him. And while we're chatting, I will just pan over to our some more parachuters, like I said. So guys, check out Gold Coast Spotter as well on YouTube. He's got his own little channel. So don't be afraid to head over there and give him a sub. Sorry, I just hit the tripod. Yeah, it wasn't a good day.
No.
It was not a good day. Luckily, it was insured.
Oh, somebody asked about the music.
Oh yeah, yeah, guys. If you can hear music, it's actually the football club behind us have some live music going on this afternoon. The football's not on, but the live music from the football club is having a good old time. All right, so our next departure is Jetstar 443, YXQ off to Melbourne. And then it looks like after that we have another arrival. There you go. Ives 100 just subbed to you.
Qantas 597, g'day, behind Jetstar 443, good day. Qantas 597, right Charlie, and behind the 737, line up behind and wait. Kilo Hotel, Western Grass, clear for takeoff, make left circuit to the helipad, expect final line 35. Western Grass, clear for takeoff, make left circuit, expect 35. Jetstar 696, good day. Kilo Hotel, it'll be a close left circuit and you're going to come down 35 behind the Qantas jet about to depart. Close circuit 435, Julie Kilo Hotel. Qantas 597, clear for takeoff. Takeoff 45. Kilo Hotel, turn base for arrival by 35. Turn base to Kilo Hotel. Jetstar 696 at Kilo Lana. Kilo Hotel, the taxi jet's going to wait for you as well at the northern end. Arrive by 35, helipad, clear to land, taxi parking. Arriving by 35, clear to land, taxi parking.
Sorry guys, let me know if the sound is working again. Disconnected. My apologies.
Make it come here. Some kangaroos there one day.
Nice meeting you. No worries. If you're ever around and you see me, come say hello, and I'll come say hello to you guys as well.
All the best.
Thank you. Likewise. You too. Nice to meet you. We'll see you soon. See you guys. Nope. Sorry, guys. Where are we? I'll go back over there. So guys, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button. That is the easiest way to support the channel. So we are currently, I think we're over 25,000 subscribers now, which is an amazing effort considering the last time I streamed, I think we were very close to 10,000, or we had, sorry, just hit 10,000 subscribers. So that is amazing. With the love and support from you guys. If you haven't, you can also sign up or join the Flyers Club for as little as $1.49. That is the lowest amount that YouTube allow us to go. Otherwise, we'd probably go lower, and provide you guys a ongoing member. Ongoing member-only streams, which we hope to do soon. And also allows us to continue doing these streams. Speaking of new members, Sergio, welcome to Premium Economy, mate. Thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy your time here with the SydSquad, and thank you for your contribution today, mate. And I'll make sure that we get you a fresh beverage down to you there in Premium Economy. And a super chat there from our good friend John Gibson. Oi! Hello, mate. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Gibson, or John Gibson, here in Australia, we like to call people with nicknames, and we like to give people with the nickname Gibson, normally known as Gibbo. So if you don't mind, that's my new nickname for you, Gibbo. So thank you, Gibbo. We appreciate the $5 super chat today, mate.
Little turn around.
All right, this is Virgin 525 from Sydney on final approach. Oh, close enough to it. This is another Virgin 737. And I know that because Virgin only have 737s at the moment. They used to have E190s and E170s. And this is Victor Uniform Hotel. Cool. All right, John Gibson, you are now known as Gibbo, especially from me. I don't know if the other boys want to call you Gibbo, but yeah, thank you, Gibbo, for the super chat. Alright guys, I'm going to try and see if we can get this. I don't think we will, because the camera may not focus. Where's that cloud? Oh, you might have just quickly saw that. There is a plane up in the sky there, and that is actually Qantas 787 from Melbourne to LA. It was just shining in the sun, but it's quite small in the screen, but you should be able to just see it there now. Let me see if I can get my arrow onto it. Yeah, just keep looking just to the, well, just about to go into the arrow now. That is Qantas 787 to LA. And that rego was ZNK. You've got to have good eyes in aviation plane spotting. It's oh, sorry about that. You've got to keep an eye on the sky, and you might just see something.
Modern Japan around and show people.
So John, if you're asking where the music's coming from, I'll see if I can. I can't really pan around. Hold on. So you see that building there? That's the local football club, and they've got live music at the moment, and that's where you will be hearing that that music in the background. I can't really tell them to stop, unfortunately. But while we wait, this is the skate park for the park. So it's a nice open area. Anyone can come down here. It's not like it's you know, it's not like you can't come down here. An open space for anyone. People bring their dogs. People bring their kids to run around and all of that. So it's a nice big open space park here where we are. Unfortunately, yesterday I was actually planning on streaming from here with after Kurt, and there was a football game on, and I couldn't get to this location, so we canned that idea, and Kurt decided to keep going. So shout out to Kurt. It wasn't his plan to go that long, but why not? So Kurt, thanks for taking the baton yesterday and continuing to run with it. And James Crompton, upgraded membership to Premium Economy. Well, mate, thank you so much. I hope you are enjoying the added benefits of Premium Economy today. We'll make sure we get a nice cold beverage down to you very, very soon. And thank you for your continued support to SydSquad and the Flyers Club. Now, sorry. Paul Newman, hello mate, welcome. Does the A330 and 787 land at Gold Coast Airport or do they only land at Brisbane? So yeah, we do have 787s land here. We've actually got one parked over here at the moment, which was damaged by lightning a few weeks ago. You can probably just see her sitting there. So she's yeah, unfortunately been damaged. We've got a Scoot 787 coming in tomorrow morning from Singapore, and then also hopefully eventually we'll have AirAsia A320. Try that again. AirAsia A330 returning on their normal service eventually as well. But to continue on with talking about the aircraft we get here, we've actually had two 747s here in the past. We've had a 747 SP and a 747-400. The SP was came here because I believe it was called Coolangatta, so that's why they flew it here. And the other one was a diversion from Brisbane due to fog in Brisbane and weather elsewhere was not great, so they had no other choice. And that was the only time we ever had a 747 400 series here. We've had a few 777-300 ERs, again not normal operation, but they were for diversions. Buckland, one of our mods, has kindly donated $1 super chat. Well, thank you, Brad. Appreciate it, mate. Hope you're doing well down there in Victoria. I'm sure it's nice and toasty and warm for you guys down there. Tyler Johnson, thanks for joining, mate. I hope you enjoyed the stream. All right, guys, I'm just going to have a quick break, hold on, what do we got? I can hear a plane coming in. Stand by. I think it's the Cessna Caravan that was mentioned, and I'm not sure if he's going to be coming on the cross runway. Haven't heard him call up yet, though. Alright guys, I'm just going to take a quick break. I'm going to have a drink of water just to give this voice box a little bit of a break. Not that I'm talking a lot, but just need to have that. So I'll be back with you in about 2 minutes time. Hopefully you're enjoying Gold Coast with SydSquad. All right, guys, I'm back. Apologies about that. Just needed to take a break, have a drink, and put a jumper on. It's starting to get a little bit cool here. I know it's not as cool as some places, but yeah, no, I'm getting a little bit chilly here. So, game plan. Probably stick around for another half hour to 45 minutes. The sunset is in 30 minutes time, so we'll get a little bit of departures after sunset. Unfortunately, there's no lighting here, so you won't really see much once the sun goes down here at Gold Coast Airport. But you know, we'll take what we can get.
Contact Brisbane Centre, 119.5, the transponder code expected.
All right, we've got a Cessna carrying some more parachuters taking off. We'll have to keep an eye out for these guys when they drop, and we'll get them landing again. Margie Ann, hello. Yes, it is a very small airport compared to Sydney. We only get one international or two international arrivals a day, maybe three. We're not a big airport, but we like to still show off my hometown of Gold Coast. Apologies about the focusing, guys. This is the issue that I had with the camera at the start of the day. So just living what we got. Now we've also got a Virgin 737 on final now. Hello, Agent. Thanks for dropping by. Glad to see that you're excited to see another Gold Coast stream. Like I said at the start of the stream, yeah, no, this isn't a airport that we're expecting to see a lot of aircraft arrivals. I counted about 13 arrivals and 13 departures, give or take. So yeah, no, we're just here to show it off, and this stream's more about getting to know you guys a bit more and showing off somewhere different than Sydney. So I hope you're enjoying it. All right, Christopher, I'll keep an eye out for this caravan. It might come and land on... Yeah, so we've got him landing on runway 32 according to air traffic control, so we'll have a look. That's pretty cool. We'll get to see them go on our cross runway, which will fly over the main highway. Having these focusing issues again.
Yeah, could get fixed.
Yeah. It went in there. Yeah, Christopher Siddle. Yeah, so we've got runway 35 and runway 17. It's mainly just for little Cessnas and smaller aircraft. Definitely wouldn't take a 737 or anything like that. But still, yeah, we have a little cross runways. Right, so we're going to have to be quick on this one because I've got the 737 landing and I can see the caravan. So I'm going to quickly get its touchdown and now I'm going to go focus on this caravan for the cross runway. We might lose it behind the bushes, but it's not very often we get to see this. All right, so while we were doing that, looks like the Virgin had a bird strike on landing. All right, so we're just waiting on car 26 now to do a quick runway check. To look and see if there was a bird strike. Unfortunately, this is a common thing at airports, especially around these open spaced airports. We have a lot of little birds that fly around, and especially with the way the weather has been, with all the wet grounds and the bugs coming out, they do like to cause a little bit of strife here and there. Thankfully, nothing too serious, based on the size of these birds, but it's never ideal. Probably our biggest one, we've had a few over time, is known as the plover. They have caused a bit of damage to a AirAsia on departure once. And also years ago, when I was a child, there was also a a bird strike of an Ibis with a Qantas 767 that was coming on finals here on runway 14. So it is definitely, unfortunately, does occur. But you know, this is all part of what I guess, yeah, we have to expect sometimes.
Remember that night that bird got hit? A bat.
Miles Harrison, funny you say that, mate. So I, unfortunately, where I am, but I can't show you. But there's actually kangaroos to the right of the airport, down near the desalination plant that we have to the right of us. And yeah, I have captured many many kangaroos previously. So Car 26 is still doing their runway inspection after a reported bird strike. Just waiting to see if they have cleared off. And looks like they're coming all the way down. And going to now check the... All right, there you go. Don't know if you heard that on ATC, but there was no evidence of a bird strike. Yeah, look, good news at the moment, but you never know that, unfortunately, it could be damage to the aircraft. We'll just have to wait and see. So I can hear the Cessna that is carrying the parachuters, but I can't see it yet. We'll just have to keep an eye out. Yeah, so I really wish I could show you these kangaroos, but I can't see them, and I can't, from this where I am, I can't actually, I wouldn't be able to zoom in on them either. But no, I've got photos, and I can guarantee you that there are kangaroos to the right of this airport. So this A320 now, like I mentioned earlier, is going to do a right-hand bank over Currumbin and Trugan before it will head east, and then do a southern turn. Absolutely a beautiful afternoon here on the Gold Coast. As the sun starts to set, it is just a cracking afternoon.
Jetstar 415, contact approach, good day. Jetstar 415.
Guys, I hope you're enjoying today's stream. For those who don't know who I am, my name's Matt, and don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that like button today. And yeah, obviously, the more likes out there, the more chances I'll come back. No, not really. No matter how many likes I get, could be one, I'll be out here again. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And like what we said earlier, don't forget to if you'd like to continue supporting the channel, you can always join a Flyers Club for as little as $1.49 per month. Alright, so you wouldn't be able to hear that, but I've just heard the parachuters. Hold on, I'll see if I can get them. Alright, I'm just trying to find them on the camera. I've just heard them drop the chute. I'm having no luck finding them on the camera. There we go, there's our parachuter. There are two there. Getting in the last rays of sunshine here on the Gold Coast today. So they'll be landing now just on Kira Beach there. Oh, Nigel Bradley's on his way out. Well, mate, thank you for joining today. I hope you enjoyed the live stream from Gold Coast. So it looks like Tim has said 15 likes till 500. 15 likes till we hit 500, guys. So if you haven't, don't forget to hit that that like button for us today. Thanks, Nigel. Well, hopefully we'll see you next time. So, Dr. Foster, yes, yes. So, it is definitely a quieter airport, but it's a nice airport. You know, we've got a few extra things. We've got a bit of GA happening. We've got parachuters. We've got you know, open space. We get different views than what we do in Sydney. And you know, I feel like we do it quite well here at Gold Coast as well. And I'm glad I can show it off. And Tim Tamothy, Mr. Tim Tam, is back. Dear Matt, love you long time. Sincerely, Tim Tam. Well, thank you. Mad Dog, I appreciate the love, buddy. Can't wait, like I said, can't wait to see you come back to Australia. Hope you're enjoying your time in the US. And we'll, if weather permits, when you come to the Gold Coast, I'm definitely bringing you down to this spot so we can do some plane spotting ourselves. Maybe we can do a live stream from here. Miles Harrison, you guys, only 2 more likes. Let's do this. Great to see you on, Matt. Well, Miles, thank you for your $10 super chat, mate. Really appreciate the support and the love you guys have given me today. I hope, like I said, you've enjoyed the Gold Coast as much as I have enjoyed showing it off to you guys. I know for some of you, you know, you prefer the faster paced streams and all of that, but you know, it's it hasn't been too bad here either. Thank you again, Miles. I appreciate it. Well, Gibbo, funny you say that. I've got the equipment for it, but unfortunately there's not enough light in here for me to be able to continue doing that. Look at that beautiful. Sorry, I've just... This is the helicopter we saw take off earlier. I'm not sure if he's going to come in here or not. I haven't heard him call up. Oh, no. Actually, funny enough, sorry, I'm just watching. There's a helipad to the right of us known as Billabong Hill. And he's actually landing on that helipad. So anyone on Flight Radar can have a look. It's to the right of the airport, and it is a helipad for... I don't think they live there anymore, but it was for the owners of Billabong.
MX921, Saturday, cleared for takeoff.
All right, we've got a nice little business jet about to depart. We might have to swap cameras over in a second, guys. I mean, the lighting's looking all right, but yeah, I might swap over in a minute after this arrival, and we'll get the final departures.
So how long are you going to stay? Oh, look, look.
Is my jacket making a bit of noise, Ross? I apologise. Well, thanks, Gibbo. Hope you had a great day, and we hope to see you on the next stream. Thanks for joining, mate, and thank you for your ongoing support and tips and super chat today, John. Really appreciate it. Sorry guys, I'm having issues with this focusing again on this camera. Oops, sorry about that. That was my mother on the stream. Yes, my mum's been here the whole time hanging out with me, which is quite nice.
sleeping thing.
Nigel Bradley, a great stream, Matt. Thank you heaps for showcasing OOL. Nigel, thank you so much for your support, mate. I really, really appreciate it. And your support today, watching our live stream here at Gold Coast Airport. I'm really hoping you enjoyed it. And you know, we get to showcase a few different airports here in Australia. My next one will probably be Brisbane, actually, unless things change and I can't. You know, something happens and I get time to do another Gold Coast stream. But yeah, no, thank you for your super chat today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Lars, thanks for watching today, mate. What lens are you using? I have a Sigma 150-6. Never tried in low light. Will probably not work well. I guess it comes down to what the f-stop is on that camera. I'm actually using a Sony Handycam today. I have had some issues with it, but otherwise, normally my night, if I was to do anything in the night, I would use my Canon R5 with a 100-400. Super chat there, or super sticker I should say, with the cool sunnies. Well, thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the stream today, or this afternoon, this evening. It's going to be nighttime very soon.
X-ray Golf Hotel on Charlie, cross runway 35 and then Golf.
What?
Yeah, but you're not staying on.
So this is Rex now departing back to Melbourne. So Pro Planes Aviation, is the 737 the most used plane at Gold Coast Airport? I would say at the moment, yes, because it is operated by the by Virgin, by Qantas, and by Rex. We do have obviously A320s operated by Jetstar, but the bulk of it would be 737s. Great question though. Alex Wolford, well, thank you for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, and hope to see you next time, either Sydney, Brisbane, Gold Coast, or wherever we may pop up.
Getting cold, man.
Mm.
No, you can hire batteries. You can do it like this.
Alright, so this is Virgin 737 now departing. I didn't see where it's going to. Might be Sydney, or it's either Sydney or Melbourne. All right, guys, I'm going to check what we've got, but and we may end the stream. So let's just have a look here, though. We have a standby. Sorry, wrong one. Try that again. Because Kevin's not going to be streaming this afternoon, my understanding. There we go. Let's get that one. Final check of Gold Coast. Clear conditions. Winds out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour, 8 knots, 14 kilometres an hour, and it's currently 20 degrees. Well, it may be 20 degrees, but the wind chill is definitely cooler. But Christopher Cotton, thank you for being our weatherman today. As always, we appreciate it. Paul Newman. Thank you, mate. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, November Echo, just reference like turbulence from the jet. Could you cross the...
All right, so we've got that helicopter that we saw before now coming from the hill. I will now get him. And he will now land, fly over the runway and then land at the helipad. Alrighty, HG Adelaide Aviation. Hello, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your time. Yes, we'd love to do Adelaide. I was just saying earlier that the only thing that is preventing us from doing that is the large amount of batteries we need to carry and operate on. Like, to give you an idea, I'm operating 2 batteries today on my equipment. So we would need to somehow get that, or if there was PowerPoints, that would make life a lot easier. But yeah, that's the only thing that is preventing us from travelling to more airports around the country. Christopher Siddle, no. To answer that question, no. You can. This is a free public space. Anyone can come out here and get the get whatever you want. You can come and sleep here for all that. Well, actually, you shouldn't. But yeah, you can definitely come out here and hang out. All right, guys, what we'll do is I'm going to get one more arrival and one more departure, but I'm going to swap my camera over. So I'm just going to go to a quick intermission, and we'll be back soon. Guys, let me know if you can hear me. Yes, Chris, you need some smoothies. Yeah, mate, I've just got over COVID, so I'm still in in rebuild mode. I shouldn't be out here in the cold, but I've got a warm jumper and some jeans on.
And I'm freezing.
I'm doing my best. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to need to rest the voice later on tonight.
Some chicken and chips. I'll get a red rooster. What are you grabbing? Sunset.
There you go, guys. There's a little bit of the sunset for you. Oh, hold on. I've just walked in front of the camera. Alright, somewhere out there is a Malaysian A330, I think. Just seeing if I can see it, and if I can, I'll put it on screen. It's at about 38,000 feet, though. Might be just a bit too far out for me to see.
Which ones are coming?
Alright, so Jetstar 445 is now being cleared for takeoff. Thanks, Seki. We'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, or today's stream, this afternoon's stream. Got a building. There's a building in the road. Alright, there we go. And I think I may have sighted that Malaysian. If it's not, it's a star. No, it's a star. All right, and I can see our final arrival of the night, our Virgin 737 from Melbourne. Yeah, so things get dark over here quite quickly at the moment. So we're currently a month away from our shortest daylight day, the 20th or 21st of June. And yeah, sunset will be around, I think, about, I think it's roughly around 4:45, considering today was 4:58 for sunset. So yeah, we definitely see sunset and sunrise very, very short here on the Gold Coast. Not that that's a bad thing, but I do prefer the longer days. So guys, if you have just joined us, don't forget to hit that like button. This is our final arrival of the night. I hope you've enjoyed this stream by me, Matt, part of the SydSquad team, and I hope you've got a better understanding of the Gold Coast today, and I thank you for you sticking around and enjoying it with me. Also, don't forget you can continue to support the channel by hitting the subscribe and like, but also you can become a member of the Frequent Flyers Club for as little as $1.49 per month, and that helps us continue to run these streams. And it also provides us with a, the money goes back into the streams that pays for our data and equipment. So we appreciate and thank all our members.
Really was sitting on the thing today. Guess you should show people.
Nice, thanks mate, thanks for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed your time with us, and again, thank you for subscribing to one of our local spotters here as well. I know that Joe will appreciate that. Yes, because we've seen him for so long, whereas normally you can't see the lights. And you don't
I
see
watch
it.
them at home, they come in.
I know, but you don't normally see him until this point. So yeah, it is very dark out here, so we'll see what we can get, but you will notice that yeah, we don't have much light left here, but that is the final arrival. Oh, you're from the Gold Coast. You'll have to come down with us one day, mate, and do a live stream with us and hang out. There you go. That will show you how dark it is here. And obviously there's not much light. It's not like you know, Sydney or Melbourne or LAX, where you've got all that lighting from the terminals and from where they work. This is what we've got. But in saying that, once she goes to the right a little bit, this Boeing 737 is going to look beautiful. Especially with that purple lighting. Alright guys, the purple cabin lighting looks amazing, doesn't it? Guys, that is where we're going to end it tonight. Thank you for joining. Thank you for those who have subscribed and liked today's video, and for anyone that's also a member of the Flyers Club and part of here at SydSquad, and also everyone who played a part in the chat today. This wouldn't be possible without you guys, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your time at Gold Coast Airport today, and I look forward to doing another one soon. Christopher Siddle, good pickup. Yes, there are some curlews around. I heard them. And before we leave, can't miss this one. Nud, I hope I've said that correct. Welcome to Premium Economy, mate. Thank you for joining us today. And I look forward to seeing you on our next stream, probably from Sydney with Kurt or Tim. And we'll be back here at Gold Coast. We'll be back at Brisbane, and we'll be showing some stuff off very, very soon. Guys, again, I'm going to now pack up. And I am going to pack up, go home, have a nice hot, warm shower and some dinner. And we'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you so much, and have a great night, guys, and we'll see you next time here on SydSquad.